Good day guys, as you all know me, as a mentor, NASDAQ Ninja. So guys, before I can continue, can you please like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can get notified once I upload. So guys, today like I told you guys, I'm going to talk about GER30 and NAS100. So guys, at the end of the day guys, I just want to show you, yesterday I funded 10k and I made 112k profit, and it's in a day, for the very first time, trading technical, understand, not fundamental. So this is how it is, guys. At the end of the day, if you don't see it, I'm gonna put it there, the top side. You understand? So this is how it is. So guys, at the end of the day, let's meet in the video. So guys, today I'm going to analyze GER30 and also analyze NAS100. Like I told you guys, the video of supply and demand, it's busy being arranged so that it can be well presented. You understand? So without no wasting no time, guys, let's give you guys other aspects. Understand? So at the end of the day, guys, this is how it is that I see on GER30. What's gonna happen? So technically, I see a proper rising wedge. Without me going to the highest time frame, I can see a rising wedge. But at the end of the day, I have to analyze this chart so that I can get a proper direction. Understand? So let me quickly go to the weekly time frame and see what is it that I see. Understand? So let's go to the weekly time frame. So remember, guys, I'm going to create my highest point and my lowest point, and the places whereby when I see the market touches, the market reverses. I always make things easier. Like you always say, I always make things easier so that you can get to understand them. You understand? We get to see the market always being on a bullish trade, understand it, because it just broke the diagonal trend, the below one. Understand? So it's understandable, it's understandable so that we can see the market being on a bullish trade. You understand? It's because of we just broke our trend, so it's understandable. Understand? So by this room, guys, I get to understand. That's why I get the highest momentum inside. Hence, you see, I just created here and here. I always get higher momentum there, so I don't have to worry about that certain position. Understand? So here I can see my diagonal trend, which was broken and which was actually like broken very nicely. You understand? So let's quickly create our diagonal support here, which is here. Understand? So this is our diagonal support. We always go with the touches. The touches are the one that advises us where to draw or where not to draw. You understand? So at the end of the day, this is just a weekly time frame. Let's go to our daily time frame and see what is it that we have on the daily time frame. This is our daily time frame. So I can see here I have an unshaven trade, and as much as the market haven't actually retested here, I feel like at this certain position here, I'm having my supply. Understand? At this certain point, I'm having my supply. So I'm gonna actually tell you guys the reason why this is a supply on the other videos. Understand? I'm having my supply at that point. Understand? So I feel like the market once started to make a bigger movement here going to the bottom side, in which it can start making a bigger movement here at that certain position. Understand? But because, guys, it's pure price action, we need to add a lot of stuff that can actually give us that certain direction. Understand? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna zoom in the chart and see what is it that I actually have here. So I have a rising wedge here. I have a proper rising wedge. There's like a pattern, and it's always a reversal pattern in where we know that we're gonna be falling after that pattern when we get it. You understand? So now we're gonna go to 60 minutes and check what is it that we're gonna be taking around London session. So probably in my side, I feel like I'm going to take a drop. You understand? I'm going to take a sell here, and then I put my stop loss above this trend, and then put my entry point here. And then my take profit has to be below, because I believe we can break this, but because it's a third touch, we'll wait for it to be broken so that we can actually be advised to confirm that. You understand? So at the end of the day, guys, I can see that our entry point is going to be here. That's where we're going to enter our entry point there. So guys, there's the end of GER30. Just take sales opportunities when you get them. So let's meet on our NAS100. So as much as you can see, guys, we are on NAS100. Let's analyze this one and see what is it that we actually have. You can see the market is actually on a bullish momentum, understand? And we really appreciate that, because few months we've been seeing bearish momentum. So it's kind of like really appreciated, so that we can see that, okay, the market is actually like fighting back to come back and give those buying traders to get their opportunities, understand? So at the end of the day, remember, I'm a buyer and a seller. So I benefit both sides. Understand? I benefit both sides. So this side, I'm gonna start with my highest point, and then technically go for my lowest point. At the end of the day, I'm going to create places whereby I see the market reverses when it touches there. You understand? Those are the places. So those places, guys, are zones. You understand? So let's not confuse the two. It's actually zones. You understand? So those are my zones. I'm going to create my zones. My zones stand there. So I'm going to create places whereby when I check, the market touches and reverses. And this is other places there. So you can see we're having like a proper trade. You understand? The market once made a bigger movement here, which is like, I felt like it's more advisable to create this point as being strong. You understand? This point as being strong, so that in the inside video you don't get confused of what I'm gonna create there. And then I'm gonna go strictly to daily time frame. So I can see I had a proper impulse, a correction, and impulse movement, which can be this become our double top. It's possible for it to become our double top so that it can drop to the bottom side. But what I can do is that I can create a proper diagonal trend that can actually give me a proper advisable that, okay, I have possibilities of dropping to the bottom. You understand? And so this is how it is. Let me create my trend here. So I always go for the weeks and the peaks, understand, so that I don't get confused. So let's quickly go to H4 and see what is it that we have in the inside side. So here I feel like I'm having a supply as well. I feel like I'm having a proper supply because the market once started making a bigger movement at that certain position, which was respected here. I feel like at this certain position, I'm going to be starting to get my selling opportunities to the bottom side because I'm going there in the bottom side. So I'm going to just put my stop loss here and then put my take profit below. You know, it's indices. Indices are highly volatile, you understand? So I can't just put my stop loss anyway. You know, I can't just put my stop loss there at the top side because possibilities of blowing, they are there, you understand? So I just have to put my stop loss nearby so that I don't blow my account. I'm gonna go to 60 minutes time frame and check what is it that I see there. And then I think my stop loss has to be there. Yeah, I think it's quite well. So at the end of the day, I think we're gonna get a proper entry here as much as you can see. So I'm gonna remove this one. Like I told you guys, you saw it comes from the weekly time frame. We're gonna remove that one. And then we put this one as being our supply there. And you're going to see the market reversing. You know, it always makes sense when you see the market reversing at that certain point. Understand? Because that's what we actually need. So we're going to say this point as being our supply here. It has to supply us with a bigger movement because it once started a bigger movement at that certain point. And you got to understand H1 is probably like the strongest. Understand? It's strong as well. Understand? So we can't actually disobey it. We always have to respect it. So let's do this, and then we say our entry point has to be there below. But you can firstly put your first take profit here, and then put your other take profit there below side. Understand? Because here we have a proper support here. We have our proper support here. So you can actually put it there, and then our second profit, put it there. Understand? So at the end of the day, guys, that's the end of the video. Let's meet on another video. Thank you guys for watching this one. You're all well appreciated.